Purpose of this video here is just to show you the purpose of the front ring here. The front ring is an adjustment ring that allows everything to tighten up nice and snug. You start off with the light like this, right? It's all put together. This rear O-ring kind of keeps the assembly from falling apart. So if you want to get to the Atlas ring, or excuse me, the heat shield, you take off the back, and then you have this front ring, and then you can remove by twisting off the heat shield. The key is, again, whenever you're installing the heat shield, you need to have this ring back here. And then I like to just make sure that front reflector is nice and tight. So then you can spin this on until it stops, and then give it a good half a twist or so. Throw the front ring back on, and then you can go ahead and reassemble it. If you're in a situation where you have forgotten to do that and you put this together, you're going to have a couple problems. First of all, you're going to have a big gap right here, as you can see. You might also have a case where, in this case, the end cap now can't tighten up all the way, and so you're not going to get a good connectivity. The light won't work properly. To get that back on there, again, just take those pieces off and just spin that up nice and tight. Now, I'll give you another example where here I'm taking this off, and sometimes that front reflector likes to grab tight against that O-ring and just spins this assembly out. So if that happens, just screw it back in. Grab on it with your hand like this, and then for the final, I like to just grab a hold of it on those flat spots, a 25mm wrench, and just snug it down. Not too tight. So let's assume if you make a mistake and you forget, and this ring's somewhere up in here, what's going to happen is this will bottom out right here in this O-ring up here. There's going to be a gap, and you're not going to get a good seal. And so then you'll go back and you'll start assembling the light together. You'll notice, look at that, there's a gap. That ring bottoms out between here, and it almost looks like the carbon tube is too short. In reality, it's just that this front ring is not in the right location. But it's a simple fix. Just remove these two elements here. Go ahead and grab. You may need to loosen this up. Spin this back. Take it, snug it up, put it there, and you should be back together pretty quickly here. Just like that. So just a couple unique features here to keep an eye on.